Hi guys, welcome to my channel Madassa1. Today we're just going to go through how to make a video on Share Factory. First thing you need to do, you need to go on to the Places library and download, install Share Factory. It's already pre-downloaded for you. Next you click New Project. We're going to click at a random theme here. We're going to click off there, intros and outros, and we're going to use my own. First of all, you want to be picking a video that you want to edit. Then you pick your intro, your outro, you add it together. Let's do that now. Then you name your project, name whatever you want. We're going to change the name of it anyways before we upload the video. This is just so that you can recognize it in your own projects. So if you've got like hundreds of them, you know exactly which one's what. I call mine Bacchus Santa, because we're going to make it about Smite. This video will be uploaded in time. So first of all, let's see here, we've got all the options. You press square, you've got time better, split clip, trim clip, movie clip, delete clip, clone clip, pan zoom, clip volume, edit music, and you've got edit overlays as well. So there you go. So we'll talk about all these more in detail later on. First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to use the seat bar and get to a bit basically where we can start to do this thing. First of all, I'll show you Time Bender. Well, this creates a slow motion or like a speed up kind of effect. You see here, looks pretty cool. Yeah, looks very cool. We're going to reset that now so we can continue. I don't usually use Time Bender mainly because there's a lot going on in Smite and the video is quite long anyway, so slow-moing some bits. I might think about using that in the future, but for now, right, now everything was mixed up, so what we're going to do is we're going to trim the clip. Now I would say instead of deleting clips outright, trim it first, because if you trim a clip and you make it too short, you can always edit the trim and make it longer again. You see here, it's better to use the left and right sticks just to bring it down for the majority, and then once you've found kind of the general area that you want to be in, then just use the L1 and the L1, L2 and R1, R2 buttons just to fine tune that trim. Actually L1, L2 will is forwards and backwards respectively on the left side. R1, R2 is backwards and forwards on the other side. Now what we're going to do is we are going to create a split clip. This will basically allow me to split two parts of a clip, of a larger clip, into a smaller segment. What this does is this allows you to have greater control over little segments. So let's say you find a bit which you really like and you really want to show that at the beginning, or you really want to slow just that part of the clip down, or you want to add a little bit of music or maybe some commentary just to that part of the clip, then it's better to split that clip up so you can really actually do whatever you want basically to that control. You can control it however you want. So there you go. I found the first part of the bit which I want to control. I've got an ult going on there from Bacchus and a good kill, so I'm going to double split it, and there you go. I've got a smaller segment of the larger clip, and we're going to use that segment. What I normally do is now I would normally create a hook. So to do that, I wouldn't. I'm just going to show you a bit more of the slow bender on a smaller clip. There you go. So we've got that going on there, and there we go. So it looks pretty cool. and that is something which I might incorporate in the future, especially for maybe the hook when it's complete. But for now, I'm just messing around and with YouTube and Share Factory, and really I'm not sure exactly which way I'll be developing my videos in the future. But for now, we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna keep it basic. We're gonna keep it normal speed. Now I'm gonna clone that clip. That basically creates an exact copy right next to it, and we're gonna, for my hook, I'm gonna move that right to the beginning. I used to move it here. You would have seen it after the actual intro on my first videos, but from now on, due to a popular suggestion, which I thought was really good actually, I'm going to start to use my hook right from the beginning. There's a bit of a pan and zoom going on there as well, just to show you how we use that tool. Yeah, there you go. So there's the hook. It's got a bit of a zoom on it as well. Now, once you've done all that, you've got your hook. There's so much else you can do with Share Factory. It's unbelievable. You can add a separate clip, add a screenshot. I'm going to show you some examples of the screenshots which they've got for you on Share Factory. So I've not got any of my own, so these are all the ones that you can get. And there we go. I'm going to show you a bit of a track to how you add commentary. This is how you add commentary. This is me sat down in the same place a couple of hours ago, and you can add music. And the best thing I think about this is you can check the music out. Press R2, it'll give you a bit of a demo, so you will know exactly what kind of music would go best with whatever clip you've got. It lasts until the end of so if you've got a split, this is another reason why you split a clip, because it will last until no, actually, sorry, the problem with music is even if you've got a split clip, it will come out as the first 4 minutes. So what you can do is same thing. You can split that music, you can trim that music up, edit and delete music volume. So let's say you got commentary going on and you want music in the background, then you can do that. Or let's say that you, for whatever reason, don't like the music that you've chosen, you can then go back and you can delete that music. So there's a lot of things that you can basically do. Like right now I am just going through with Bacchus, showing you different musics. You can fade in. That is, I always like to fade in and fade out. It gives it a much more cinematic, we'll say, effect, instead of just like you're talking and then bang, there's the music, and then you're talking and then obviously the gameplay is going and the music's going, and then boom, it just finishes again. Instead of that, it fades in very smooth, very nice, and then as it comes to the end of the video, it smooths back out again. And that's really what you kind of want. You want it to, but you want the best. Everybody wants the best that they can do, and why not? You can do it here. You can use. They've got a lot of tools that we can use. So look, we can edit filters. That was a VHS filter that we just did. I'll show you another filter that we can do. We can do the amber filter. Amber filter is pretty decent. Makes it a bit retro. And that's it. I'm gonna get rid of filters because I don't really use filters on my actual gameplay. I mean, you would have noticed in my intro there's a VHS filter and a lot of other things. So there is a lot that you can do. We're going to now try to add a layout, vertical bands, etc. You get the gist. There's quite a lot of layers that you can choose: top left panel, middle left panel, vertical bands, horizontal bands. I'm gonna get rid of that because I don't really use that in my gameplay either. You go to transitions as well. We've got quite a few transitions. Now this is why, one of the reasons why I said you use the Share Factory infomercial theme, because you get a lot more transitions and a lot more themed items with the infomercial one than you would all the others. So yeah, that's one tip. To actually edit transitions, what I would do is you have to actually see, you can't do it from the middle of a clip. You have to slide over, highlight the transition, and then edit the transition. So that makes things a little bit more. Obviously, you gotta find it, highlight it. For now, I'm gonna get rid of these. Like I said, I don't use transitions in my gameplays. I've got enough of that stuff in my intro. To be quite honest with you, add overlay is another thing which we will cover more. I guess in more detail in the how to create a thumbnail saga. Really, we'll call it segment. There you go, you can transform it, rotate it, increase size. I'm just going to get rid of that because I don't really need a sticker. Now here's a common problem you see there. I deleted the sticker, but unfortunately because the seat bar had moved a bit backwards, a bit forwards, I deleted a bit where the recording, basically you have to delete it right from the beginning of where you set the overlay, otherwise it can continue backwards. So here you'll see now, because I deleted it in the wrong place, it keeps showing up. I'm going to delete that, get rid of that, and you should see it still. It might still come up. That's fine. What can we do now? That's everything, I think. Right, that's most of what I've got to tell you about today. That is how to create a video as easy as possible, really, I guess. Now what you can do is you can share a video and exit. That sends it straight to YouTube. I don't like to do that. I like to save the project and then do it later when I've got time, because rendering the video can take a long time depending on the size of the video. And there you go, you see the project there. Obviously we'll come to changing the thumbnail later. Thank you very much for watching this video. You've been watching YouTube with Dasser1. Catch me on Twitch and PSN, Fengoy2K15. Like, follow, comment, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you.